Hello everyone, I'm Eugene Ziviso. We are Group G, the group of veterans. Let me welcome you to our case study analysis. The company in question is Dufil, and we are analyzing its problem in selling Indomie Noodles in northern Nigeria. In this presentation, we will cover the background of the company Dufil and also give the overview of the problem statement. We will look at the comprehensive SWOT analysis. However, my colleagues will only highlight a few of these SWOT items. In addition to that, we will look briefly at the corporate strategy. We'll also look at the business level strategies, and we'll also look at the company structure. In closing, we will present the recommended strategies to ensure the success of Dufil in northern Nigeria. In the meantime, let me hand over to Susan to cover the background of Dufil.
Incorporated in 1995, Dufil was a joint venture between the Salem Group and Toleram Group to manufacture Indomie instant noodles. Noodle consumption in Africa was an emerging phenomenon. According to the Euromonitor International in 2016, Nigeria had the highest consumption of noodles, rice and pasta at 941 million tons. Kenya had 105 million tons, and South Africa had 597 million tons. The 5-year sale revenue recorded in 2015 showed that the noodle by category, Nigeria had 25% and South Africa had 11%. Some of the problems that Dufil is facing at the moment is a decline in consumption of Indomie noodles in northern Nigeria. Also, the permanent market share loss. There's a permanent market share loss in Nigeria. Cultural differences, and then there's a lack of social media awareness. There's also a challenging economic environments, and consumer habits are changing. I'm giving over to the next presenter, Marietta.
My name is Marietta Ayman, and I'm here to give some of the strengths of the company. The first strength we identified is the fact that Indomie brand was built over 20 years and it's highly successful. Going to the second strength, Dufil introduced instant noodles in the market, giving them the first mover advantage. My last point, instant noodles produced in Nigeria are exported to Ghana, Congo, and Benin Republic. I'm now giving over to the next presenter.
I am Tapita Chihero. To add on the strength that has been presented prior, Indomie is a good quality product and move quickly as per customer demand. And because of the research and development unit that Indomie has in place, they manage to continuously introduce a new product, maintain a premium pricing, and adopting a unique distribution strategy. I will give over to Aida to run us through the weaknesses.
Hi, I'm Aida Lampert. As we all know, a lot of businesses face challenges in the world, and Dufil is not an exception. What we picked up from the case study is that the market share for the Indomie noodles in the North for Dufil has dropped by 24% in 2015. On top of that, although Dufil has a dedicated R&D unit in the company, they still did not manage to get a detailed marketing strategy to cater for that market. On the other hand, they also do not have enough data in place to estimate the size of the market. We also realized in the case that although Dufil is a company that is in existence for a long time, they do not have the budget to cater for costs to setting up a plant in the northern Nigeria to cater for that market. And now I would like to hand over to Irene.
Hi, I'm Irene Governors, and I'll take you through the opportunities and the threats that Dufil faced. Firstly, the opportunities. Dufil had the highest consumption of noodles in Africa, which ranged from 240 to 280 grams per portion. Secondly, they had social media activities for for the underserved segments in Nigeria. Thirdly, they had a big market potential in northern Nigeria. The threats that Duffel faced. There was an economic downturn from 2015 to 2016, which resulted in unemployment, currency depreciation, as well as high inflation rates. Secondly, there were new entrants that was a threat to the market. Thirdly, northern Nigeria that had the highest market share were not really accustomed to noodles, which means they had a low consumption. I'm handing over to the next presenter, Fernanda.
I'm Fernanda Gole, and I'll take you through the corporate strategy of Duffel. Corporate strategy is when the business takes decisions that affects the entire organization. It helps with increasing competitive advantages and also to produce unique products and services to your customers. Duffel adopted the growth strategy, also known as the expansion strategy. This strategy is adopted when the company wants to increase growth through expansion. The different strategies that Duffel adopts is vertical integration, market development strategy, BTL and ATL advertising strategies. Elizabeth will give you details about these strategies.
I'm Elizabeth Komagas, and I'll be taking you through the 4 corporate level strategies that Duffel adopted. The first strategy is vertical integration. This is where Duffel only produced the noodles and did not distribute, but they later produced and distribute the noodles. The second strategy is market development. This is where they only focused on mother to child segments, but they later went and introduced new segment by selling to schools and campuses. Duffel further improved the existing product by introducing youthfulness, freshness, newness to the noodles. There is also below the line strategy which Duffel adopted. This is where Duffel employees generated awareness by doing door-to-door sales to mother schools and also sampling campaigns. The last strategy is the above-the-line strategy. Duffel used radio and television advertisements to reach customers. I'll now give over to the next presenter.
I'm Pietro Kandenge. I take you through business revenue strategy, where Duffel applied cost leadership, means that to competing brand, to deliver product on time, and to offering the best price to the client. Regarding to gaining marketing share, thanks. Let me give to the second presenter.
My name is Gerarda Amtenya. I'm going to talk about focused, low-cost business level strategy. Companies do not only compete on prices, but can also select a small segment in the market to provide goods and services to. The case study of Duffel maintained a strong leadership by continuously launching new products and adopting a new distribution strategy. My colleague Linda will take you through the next business level strategy.
I'm going to take you through differentiation of a product or a brand as one of the company business level strategy. Duffel concentrated on producing noodles with unique taste and characteristic. The product was regarded as high quality, nutritious noodle that was fun to consume. The brand provides a feeling of freshness, newness, and responsiveness to customers' need. Thank you.
I'm Huya Nambili, and I will take you through the company structure. Duffel is using a centralized organizational structure where decision making is put in the hands of the senior management. One of the centralized organizations' disadvantage is that It does not encourage lower level managers from exercising any initiative as they expect to be informed on what they need to do. I will then give over to the next presenter.
I'm Arlene Karikup. I'll be presenting on the control systems. Control systems are processes and procedures which an organization uses in order to achieve its mission and objectives. As previously alluded by Pierre, DUFL uses the decentralization in organizational structure. However, when there are substantial differences between conditions in local markets, marketing and sales decisions are often decentralized to local marketing and sales managers. I'll now hand over to the next presenter.
The case studies analysis highlights that the company has got so many strengths, so many opportunities, with few weaknesses and few threats. However, the company is still experiencing the market share loss. Therefore, the following strategy should be implemented. The first strategy is that the company should use decentralized organizational control strategy. Apart from social media strategy, DUFL should advertise during the airing in the programs that the Northern Nigeria prefers. The next speaker will elaborate more on cultural distance.
My name is Eunice Kayere. In addition to the recommendation that we mentioned, Northern Nigeria women prefer cooking for longer hours. And for DUFL to explore this cultural norm, we recommend for R&D to look into the developing of a product that will cater for the longer hours of cooking. We learn also that Northern Nigerian people prefer eating as a group. Therefore, we recommend DUFL to come up with a product that will address communal eating. I thank you.
I am Saima Shikongo, and I'll present the summary of our case study analysis. As previously mentioned, DUFL have more strengths and opportunities. In contrast, they have less weaknesses and threats, which is good for them. In addition to that, they are also the industry market leader in regards to manufacturing and distribution of noodles. However, their success was only in southern Nigeria. The company struggled with sales in northern Nigeria. My colleagues have presented their recommendations of the strategies that DUFL can adopt in order to change the low sales as well as low consumption of noodles in northern Nigeria. Thank you.